This video right here is actually inspired by me posting up a behind the scenes photo of what my makeup table looks like when I am actually filming. And one of the, my subbies on Instagram was like, can you please show me what you do to film? And sure, it doesn't take a lot. Sometimes you do have to reinvest in other equipment after you figure out what works and what doesn't work. And, I don't have a large space to film in. So I'm going to bring you along. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. And like I just mentioned before, this is all going to be about my filming setup, okay? So like I said, I posted the behind the scenes photo, and I just thought also in my mind, it would be great to show people how I set up my filming station, okay? I do film in my bedroom, and it's kind of switched because I actually last year I ordered a new bed. I knew I was getting a new bed, but then when I walked into Value City Furniture, I was like, oh, well, give me these two nightstands and give me this dresser that goes along with it, and leave the mirror that goes to the dresser because I don't like it. So when I got my bed, I had to flip my setup to this, as you see now. So now you see the door behind me, but actually kind of works a little bit better with the color, because as you can see, my bedroom wall is gray. My whole bedroom is gray, and that was by design way before I thought about doing YouTube. And it's a darker gray, so I like it, but it kind of eats up the lighting. Now, before last year, I want to say actually almost about a year, because I bought that furniture in a Veterans Day sale, literally, and so it's been about a year that I've been set up this way. My filming setup was set up this way. And you saw the wall directly behind me, and you also saw my vanity. So I'll show you what I'm talking about, and I'm going to actually flip over to an iPhone to show you my setup. If you're wondering about this beautiful look right here, I still got the swatches on my hand. It's terrible because I took time to film this intro after filming this, but real YouTube, you got to make the most of your time, This beautiful look, you can catch this in my video where it's going to be Celestial Nirvana, which is the holiday release for Pat McGrath this year, combined along with Utopian Dreams. So if you want to catch this gorgeous look, that's the video where you can see it. But I've told you before, I'm just going to flip over to my iPhone so you can see my whole setup and how I achieve filming my videos. Alright guys, here as promised is how my filming station is set up. So as you see, I film in my bedroom. I duplex down, so my lighting situation can be a little weird. So as you can see, that is the window right there. So most of my living space is down below, garden-ish unit if you want to call it. And this is my current setup. So everything that I have here is actually going to be linked down below. It pretty much all came from Amazon, except for my actual camera, because I got that from Costco, but it's a Canon 80D. You can find that on Amazon as well. So as you can see right here, that is the foot of my bed, okay? So this table that I have is actually from Amazon, and it's just a card table, literally a card table. So previously when I filmed, you guys used to see that that's my bathroom, but you used to see this background. And I got this little vanity from Amazon as well. The chair came from Amazon. Extra totes because too many eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow palette storage there. And then I have some stuff on the floor. I was going to clean up, but I was like, look, I'm going to keep it real. So I had this background, and I really like this background because, it kind of showed off my makeup and everything. And these little containers are from the Container Store. And then I have a lamp. And then, of course, there's 10 motherships now. So it's just a lot going on. And I'm going to come in a little closer so you can see. So have the motherships. I have the Vita and Morte palette back there, Mothership 10. And then some palettes I've been working with, and brushes, more motherships, the foundation products in here. Then I have lipsticks in these two, more palettes down here. In here I have you know, my blush storage and everything like that, and my what's name. But I've done makeup organization videos before, or I've showed you when I've done my eyeshadow palettes. So that's not what this video is about. It's really about my filming setup. So I used to film this way, but when I got my new bed, and I'm not gonna flip around because I want to kind of keep some things private to myself, you know, but this is the corner of my bed. You see the corner of my bathroom. I have an ensuite, but this is the corner of my bed. So the bed comes out a lot further. So I had to switch my station this way. So that's why you see the door in my videos. But the white in the background actually kind of helps with the lighting, because as you can see, my bedroom is painted kind of a dark gray, and I painted that when I first got here way prior to YouTube. So behind the camera and everything, you actually see a dresser, you see my TV. I got my furniture from Value City Furniture. Love them. If you live in Chicago area, I'm not sure where else they're located, but let's get into the nitty gritty. So everything is kind of repurposed somewhat. So I'm gonna come in. I've been filming my mashups with my mothership palettes with the Celestial Divinity and pairing them with other motherships. But right here, I actually have my brushes that I put up here, and my eye brushes that I've been using. And then I have some coffee, and there's a SD card and the lens cap. So let's start here. I have my mirror, and it does, hey y'all, okay. So I have my mirror, and this is what I usually use to do my makeup. It does light up, but I don't use it during the video because it puts a weird shadow on my face and it doesn't look the best. This is actually from the Container Store. It's a makeup storage thing, but my mirror wasn't high enough. So I just put my mirror on top of here. And then actually this is what it looks like for the most of the time. I took it down because when I panned out in a video I was just filming, you could actually see it. So this is what the setup actually usually looks like. So this is just a drawer from one of these makeup drawers. I just flipped it up, put it here because I needed the mirror to be up higher, so that way I'm not out of focus when I'm filming, and it's the right height, it's comfortable for me, and even in my everyday life. Now, this table is just literally a card table. Now, the table itself is cool, but would I necessarily recommend it? No. I do clean it a lot, but like makeup gets stuck in it so much because it kind of has like those little textured grooves in there. I did just buy that cleaning product called the pink stuff, like the paste. So I'm going to try it on here and see if it works to get that off. But I keep palettes here on a regular. I have all this makeup out because I've been filming, and this is just a real deal. And unfortunately, because I film in my room, I do have to break this down, or sometimes I just slide in between. If I'm doing a lot of filming, it costs multiple days, so I don't have to keep putting it back up. Then brushes and everything. I do like the size of this table because it gives me a lot of space to work with. Prior to that, I was using a very small table that was like a rectangle. I was dropping things. I didn't have a place to put things. It was just a mess. Now we have these lights. Now, because of the carpeting, this light in this particular corner doesn't like to stay. So I kind of perch it behind the TV so it doesn't fall. It has fallen while I filmed, and I had a candle going back there, and candle wax went all over the wall. Fun times. So these lights, my friend Marlo Keenan actually recommended to me because I had bought some lights that my friend Yadi Beauty used in her room, and they did not work out. So they were just too big. They were like the big soft boxes and everything. It was just didn't work. But these lights are great. You can turn them down, turn them up. They get really bright. And they have some yellow dimmer, but I usually turn the yellow off because I'm yellow. The lighting don't need me yellow. And I used to get lots of complaints that I look yellow, which is partly true. But then in my complexion, I have a lot of yellow and red. So it can kind of pull either way. Now, I'm going to come around right here. So you can see that's part of my bed and a nightstand in the corner. And I have all my eyeglasses in that chest right here. So we have the camera, and it goes down like this. And then we have the other light right there. Now this situation, well, I guess you do see my bed. So whatever, I don't have my nice bedspread on at the moment. It is what it is. So I have the Rode mic, And I have this small little tripod that I figured out that I can wire the mic around very easily. So that way the mic is far enough away from the lens so you don't hear the lens go every time I move, which used to be a problem in my videos as well. And then, so that is plugged into the camera. Actually, this camera gives off really good sound. I don't need the mic, but I need the mic because of the lens clicking. Like I said, even when I didn't have a mic, you could hear me fine, but you could always hear the lens auto adjusting. So in order to stop that, you get the mic. And like I said, you have to perch it kind of far enough away so you still don't pick up that lens sound. Then right here, I have a very older MacBook Pro, and I just connect it and I use it to film. So it's kind of like my monitor, and I can just press and start and film from there with recording. Makes it really easy. And then I can also, see what's going on and how things look. But the only downside about it is when I do my tight close-up shots, like when I'm filming my eyeshadow looks, I cannot see myself. I have to just pay attention to the monitor up here in the camera. So the camera is totally off right now. So basically this is my filming setup. So it's like basically work with what you got, make it work. I'll link everything down below, and this works for me. I just wish I had a dedicated filming spot. I do have a 2-bedroom condo, and I do have spacious condo, but some things are dead space and some things you want to like keep sectioned off. Not to mention like my spare bedroom. Like I don't think I want to film in there. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But because I like to leave it just set up, but I can't. That's not really my reality because squeezing across that little space at times and then getting into my dresser can be kind of hard. But yeah, this is the space. And when you hear me talk about my carpet, I've kind of ruined the carpet. It doesn't look bad, but me just being like, oh, it looks kind of bad because I've always dropping things. So that is the setup. Nothing too much, nothing too fancy. Just making some things work, repurposing some things, especially like these container store containers to prop my mirror up on there. Got my camera, tripod. Like I said, I just used that. I figured out, I was like, oh, well, I can hook the camera around there so I can have the mic so it's not bouncing around. And then I got my lights. So it works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're thinking about starting YouTube, I hope this kind of helped you out with your filming setup. And yeah, this is the operation. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope, you got some inspiration. You found out what works, what doesn't work. I'm going to link my products down below in the description box. And it doesn't take a lot. Sometimes you just got to get started and figure out what works for you, what doesn't work. There's been a lot of trial and error here on my channel. My channel is relatively young. It is about 3-4 years old. Yeah. So, like certain things work. As you can see all the makeup. If you look back from my first video, you can see like it was blank behind me. It was like a lot of makeup then, but now it's a whole lot of makeup, And like I said, I had to upgrade my table for certain different reasons. So, but you'll just find out what works for you and what makes you comfortable when it comes to filming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay around and check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel, and I hope, like I said, I hope this was very helpful. It doesn't really take a lot, you know what I mean? So with all of that being said, make sure you leave a comment down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video. It should be soon. And subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. With all of that being said, you already know what time it is. It is time for the chat dance. Hey, 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 chat dance. Chat dance. Hey. All right, y'all. Bye.